Hey everyone, what do you think of when you hear this music? Because for me, honestly, if I really think about it, I probably go back to when I was in third grade. So 9 or 10. So that means it was 2007. And I remember coming home from swimming practice and booting this up on this horrible laptop I bought off of eBay for $100. It was bad. I mean, we. So the deal was with my parents that I would do things like cutting the lawn, cleaning the house, doing various tasks, and getting paid certain amounts of money for those tasks. And so it took me probably 8 or 9 or 10 weeks to do enough tasks to get $100. And to me, that was the milestone. When you're a kid, $100 is essentially, you know, stock in Google. I mean, it's a huge amount of money. So I asked my dad, I say, hey, I've finally made $100. What can I get with this? Can I get a computer? Because before this, we just had the family computer, those big dinosaur computers. And he goes, yeah, let me look for something. And so he goes on eBay, and it's a few days. And then he gets back to me, and he shows me on his computer something that he thinks would work for me. Because I tell him what I do, and he knows, and my mom knows what I do on the computer. And he says, I think this one will work. And so this guy comes over to our house a couple days later with the computer. And he's bit disheveled. Anyway, I don't really remember much about him, but my dad plugged in the computer, he checked the specs, and he saw that it ran fine. He did a quick scan of it using some early software, and he said, it looks good, we'll take it for 100. And I remember that summer having that laptop really all to myself to play whatever stupid game I wanted, whether it be Runescape, whether it be Flash games, addicting games, or funny games, any of those. It was great. It was a lot of fun. And I think that's what brings all of us to a game like this. At least some of the older folks that played this game. I think the average age now of a RuneScape player is close to 27 or 28. So that's what brings me back, at least. But one thing I find very interesting is that there are a lot of kids now that play this game. There are a lot of people that are 12, 13, 14 diving into an RPG that's been alive or been around for twice as long as they've been alive, and they like it. They like the challenge, just like we did all those years ago. So I don't know. I think that's pretty fun. But in case you couldn't tell, I've been mining in the Motherland mine and on YouTube over in the background for 3 fucking hours. So you could imagine that, I'm exhausted. So I was scrolling through the music players, and I was just like, dude, the only one I really recognize is like this one in Sea Shanty, and it just took me back. So I don't know, man. I really liked that. I think it's a nice song. I think it's fun. To me, it reminds me of beating the shit out of cows in Lumbridge too, but that's less fun. All right. Hope you guys have a nice night. I'll see you around.